Just added the 13 potted, mostly triple crown thornless blackberries. I said mostly because I dug up all these runners close to the triple crown row, but it is also surrounded by Poncas and Primark Freedom. So there might be a few Poncas and Primark Freedom mixed in, but it's mostly triple crown thornless blackberry. So I dug them up from the blackberry patch right there and replanted them, and I'm gonna have to water them again. So it was all done yesterday. The irrigation is also set up. Okay, not so. Um, and mulch them, and gonna wait for them to get out of shock, and hopefully they'll all recover. If not, I can just get cuttings from the triple crown row and just stick them back in here. So far there's only a few that are not kind of perking up, but it's kind of understandable. They could be a part of a branch that was cut off and they don't have enough roots to them yet, and it'll take them a little bit of time to recover, but most of them are all upright and happy with their new spot. They're getting full sun here till before the really hot, heavy afternoon sun will hit them, because we have this forest here, oaks that would protect them, but they'll get plenty of sunlight. I added them also to the Paw Paw row right here. We have 6 Paw Paws, and kind of in a way waiting for the Ruby Crisp Muscadine also in here, and the lead Jujube. So they'll be kind of staying here temporarily until the roots get established. So they'll share some of the space with the Paw Paws, and the Paw Paws will hopefully benefit a little bit with the blackberry shade when they take off in about 2 months. But this Paw Paws they should be fine. They've been here. This is probably the 4th year now. So yeah, so added 13 potted triple crown thornless blackberries, and they're in mineral tubs. So I don't know how many gallons mineral tubs are. They're quite big. They'll stay here. Of course, this will be their forever place until they're no longer as productive, because we have close to 100 crowns, or more than 100 crowns of blackberries there, and they're loaded with flowers right now. I picked triple crown right here because triple crown is sweet and big berry. I don't know if they're as productive anywhere close to Primark Freedom. Probably not. They're floricanes, but in my area they're late, so which is good. I don't want any flowers from this or any fruits until all the other blackberries have kind of finished their fruiting season. I think Primark can give you a fall crop, but this is the first time we actually have floricanes from those fruiting. This is a Chickasaw plum that I planted at the same time as those Paw Paws. This basically is a neglected road. This is the first time that I actually mowed and cleaned up here properly, and I'm gonna come back and mulch. I also added Fuyu Persimmons and a giant Fuyu over there, so we have quite a bit of new growth here. Korean pear, and some peach here, and figs. These are basically neglected plants. The peach, I don't spray, so if they die, they die. I don't plan to plant anymore. apples, peach and plum, if they get destroyed by pest and disease, that will be it. I'm just sticking with what I think is hardy in my area, and no maintenance. That's why we have Muscadine grapes, we have Asian Persimmons, we have Jujubes, we have Mulberries, Blackberry. I have blueberries there, and just I only have 3 of them. I don't like to work really hard for fruits. I don't want to amend any soil, so blackberries, I mean, these guys are just growing wild here. I might actually plant some thornless blackberries in a corner over there, so that instead, they'll mingle with the local dewberries, and at least have thornless wild ones. All right, so this one's a little droopy, but overall they're pretty happy. So I'm gonna water them again. I haven't checked my drip irrigation yet, but I'll move some of those emitters, probably move them a little bit more centered, and I'll add more emitters and put a stop on some of those, because this was the cherry tomato, sweet cherry tomato location last time, which were also got neglected after the first fruiting season. So all right, that's just kind of the update. And I put this tomato trellis right here, but I'll put a 12 gauge wire and T-post, so I can kind of tie them up. So probably just close to the edge of the tub right here, and then another one on that side, so they're just contained on that one, and put several T-posts all the way across. That could also help with later on with where I would set up the drip irrigation here permanently. All right, well, thank you for watching, and Natso, say bye. Natso. Oh.